Shalom Akim, Yahweh Bashim, Yahushai Bashim Kwadash, Brother Nasher DC Cap, with another short lesson. Double honors and salutations to elders and apostles with me so well. That I can fight the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in the spirit. Yeah, preaching that gospel, you can't go wrong doing the will of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. As you see on the screen, the article, alright, says human microchipping, the benefits and the downsides. Alright, so that right there is just another avenue for Esau to promote, his his agenda. All right, so it tells you, you see all those tags right there for finance, healthcare, others, and retail. So that's what Esau's always about, man. This is just another commentary. All right, I think I'll just have the one writers out, just get a few precepts. All right, so it tells you, human microchipping, the benefits and downsides. All right, so hey, it's just a waste of time, man, thinking that Esau's system is gonna be beneficial, to people, that are looking for salvation. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. So Esau's system is just about lies, man. So I get a quick precept real quick. Says you never again have to worry about losing your wallet. All right. So just bear with me 1 second. All right. So this book of Psalms chapter 55 verse 21. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. That's what Esau always likes to promote, man. He likes to make his approach towards you to be so harmless and seductive, but at the same time it's creating enmity, between you and the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. So all this is philosophies, that he needs to push out there. It's just to separate the nation of Israel from the Most High. And the Lord Ba'ashem Yahushai is just looking at Esau like, what do you think you're doing? So Moses is exposing these Edomites, man. They like to, cover their intentions up, whether they start promoting all these false narratives. So it says, the second bullet, it says, in emergencies, medical personnel will have easy access to your health data. All right. Trying to prove that they do care about your health and well-being. You'll be able to automatically control many of your devices. Chips may, however, make us prime targets for people with bad intentions. Alright? Then it says we need to think about who really benefits from human microchipping. Well, the elite, man, that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. There's nothing so, special about Esau holding on to power, man. He just wants to have it because he's had all the riches in the world. Now he wants to have control of the people, especially the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans spread out through the four corners of the earth. So that's what he wants, man. He wants to have total control, total dominion, control over the people's mind, body, and soul, control your movements. That's why they're pushing hard for all these biometrics and all these transportation hubs, airports, at the seaports, whatever, on all these cruise liners, train, and then, for you to even drive on the road, very soon they're gonna start requiring that you have some form of technology that they can use to track you, which they're already doing through your cell phone and through your vehicles, And then it says it has been predicted that this is the year in which we will witness the beginning of human microchipping. Well, that's what they prescribed, all right? So that's exactly what they want. So this technology makes it possible, among other things, to instantly verify whether a person is who he says he is. All right. So hey, you just gotta go with the spirit of the Lord there by Shema Shai. So let me get this real quick. Yeah, it's hilarious, man. So let's see. So this is the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 16. It says, for okay, the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Bashim Shai Bashim Hakadash. You don't need no microchip to verify, who you say you are according to the spirit. Alright? So that's just simple, man. Esau's just trying to, get back against the Most High because he's angry, that he didn't get that blessing of the inheritance since it was the so-called firstborn, you know. But hey, Most High chose the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so it's just that simple, alright? So, I read the next sentence. It says an RFID, okay, so short-range radio frequency identification implant can hold all the information we usually carry in our wallets. It can transmit our identity as we walk through a security checkpoint, enable us to use public transport, and make long lines at the supermarket checkout a thing of the past. Alright? Then it says the future of microchipping is exciting and many interested potential and has with many interesting potential applications. All right, so as you keep on reading this stuff, man, you're like, damn, the Lord about Shema Shai really said this is gonna happen, so this is it. All right, so I wouldn't really, run my mouth that much, man. I can always go online, to this website, Richard Van Huydonk, okay, Huyd, well, Huydonk. All right, so you could look at the title of this article, Human Microchipping, the Benefits and the Downsides. As a spiritual, nation, we have no business, man, you know, accepting this. The Lord Yabashima Shai did not bring his people to serve captivity and to come get a RFID microchip, and think they're gonna be delivered. So that's terrible. To go against the Lord's commandment and think having a microchip is gonna be beneficial. We're not of this world, so why the hell must we pretend that the world is what's made, to benefit us, so unrighteousness in this world, So the Lord Yahushua has to put away all unrighteousness for us to inherit the world. Alright, so that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So this is Revelations chapter 13. Alright. I'm going to start from verse 16. 15. Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if folks in these last days don't want to go along with this so-called human microchipping, when there's martial law, when the economy has tanked, and Esau wants to transform his so-called economic system to a different system, system of tyranny, it's gonna be terrible for those people in these last days, right? Yep. So a lot of folks are gonna have a hard time, man. Many of the Lord will go through a difficult experience, but the Lord Abba Shema Shai is gonna be with us. All right. This is not my words; those are the words of the Lord Abba Shai. All right. And verse 16 says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So that way, look at that mark. It says charagma, an incision, an imprint, implant. And you start looking at everything, the carax and all that stuff. So it lets you know that The Most High is not encouraging his prophets to go along with this doctrine of receiving this microchip, man, because that's not what the Lord expects of us, you know. So you just got to stick with the gospel. You know, the gospel is the ultimate implant you could ever get, which is the Holy Spirit. All right. So, and then verse 17 says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." All right. Then it says in the last verse, verse 18, "Here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and six." So that's what it boils down to, man. You know, this whole agenda of Esau. You know, I'm not trying to get too deep into it, but hey, it's only for the elect to understand, man. It's just to edify. You know, there's just so many articles out there on the web, on the internet, you know, that tells you, you know, what these people think. People that like to promote this idea of biohacking, you know, that want to integrate the microchip into uh, this, you know, finance sector, you know, into the medical field, into the field of construction, you know, law enforcement, you know, even into the hospitality industry. You know, they're gonna find every kind of way they could make people accustomed to this stuff. But the men of the Lord are gonna resist, you know, by simply saying no. All right, because the temple of the Lord cannot be used as a storage place, you know, for unrighteousness. You know, cannot bear the mark of unrighteousness. So that's one thing, you know, we need to stick with. You know, the words of the Lord are faithful and true. So just expect more pressure in these last days, man. You know, being bombarded every 5 minutes when you listen to the so-called radio station, you know, while the music is playing. Get the microchip, you know, get this, get that. Listen to WTOP. Oh, human microchipping. It's been good to this, you know, to this hospital. It's been good to this patient. Oh, these children have cancer. We're able to monitor their progress with a microchip. And then you see the family come out tell you, oh well, we thank this company for, you know, giving us a free sample of the microchips. You know, we're able to take care of our child, make her make the child's life more comfortable. So that's what it boils down to. It's all about control. It's all about trickery. You know, so don't be deceived. Like you know, you're gonna see a lot of these things take place in the last days, man. So just pray the Lord about Shema Shai. Get you out of this mindset, man, of thinking that having a microchip is beneficial. It's not. You know, it's not. Doesn't belong in your body. Does not belong on your body. You know, only goes as far as your wallet, which on your credit cards, your debit cards, your IDs, and that's it. All right. So a lot of them talks about, you know, making cartons in your flesh. You can't do that. You know, you should not make any cartons in your flesh. You know, print any marks upon you. That's about it. You know, so just keep it simple. You know, don't overthink it. You know, just let the Lord Yabashim Shai do what he does best. All right. Shalom.